Tonight, local nonprofits which organize big events like Hoopfest and Bloomsday are breathing a sigh of relief.
Mayor Lisa Brown signed an executive order this week to freeze an increase in event fees, which were set to double this year. KREM 2's Christian Garza has been in downtown Spokane today talking to those affected by this order. Christian?
Yeah, I had a chance to speak with local organizers like for events like Bloomsday and Hoopfest and the Spokane Lilac Festival, and they all tell me that they're really excited about this new executive order and what it means for the future of their events here in the Lilac City.
So it's just a way for us to help them, and hopefully it can streamline what we do here at the city.
A new executive order signed by Mayor Lisa Brown is helping to alleviate some of the stress local nonprofits are feeling as they plan iconic Spokane events like Hoopfest and Bloomsday. On Wednesday, Mayor Brown signed an executive order that freezes the increase in event fees. Since 2023, fees for major events around the city have doubled in cost every year, with some nonprofits set to pay anything from $400 to $90,000 just this year alone.
It's been a challenge for sure.
Executive Director for Spokane Hoopfest, Riley Stockton, says despite budgeting for the fee increase, the looming $90,000 fee was always top of mind when planning for this year's event.
One of our goals is to keep it as cost effective as possible.
We heard loud and clear from our event organizers that they needed some assistance.
Director of Communications and Marketing for Spokane, Aaron Hutt, says these fees go into the city's general fund, which support different city departments throughout the year. She says that on top of helping these event organizers, the executive order also gives the city a chance to figure out different ways to be cost-effective throughout the year.
So that could be a huge barrier, and it could be something that would actually pause those events, which could have a more significant economic impact.
Hutt says some of the things the city is considering to make up for the costs is by making infrastructure changes to parade routes like concrete barriers for safety, as well as streamlining parade routes, which would make the route the same for all events to better understand how much response the city needs to provide for these events.
We see increased costs every year just for a variety of reasons, and so we could continue to raise their fee, which will raise ours, which will raise theirs, which will raise ours, and that's not a good system.
Yeah, this year, these event organizers are still going to have to pay these city fees, but instead of the doubling costs that they would have had to, they're going to pay the same fees that they did in 2024. Now, the city says that they hope that with this new executive order that it's more of a clean sweep, so that way they can take this rest of this year to reevaluate the cost structure that was put in place in the first place. In Spokane, Christian Garza, KREM 2 News.